What's up, guys? So, sorry about the dark lighting. It's kind of dark. So, anyways, I just thought I would read from the Bible. I'm at my cousin's house. They're really nice. If you want, you can say hi, Tyler. I mean, Caleb. Aren't you gonna say hi? Hey.
Hi guys, we really wanted to do this. This is me, my channel, Try Hard Productions, and Dolly's channel. We just wanted to meet up and talk about our channels and stuff.
Okay. I was actually gonna read from the Bible, but okay. What do you want to talk about?
Well, first Dolly can do what she was trying to do, because she started this video before me and stuff. But first she's gonna do what she was trying to do, and then I'm gonna come in and we're gonna start talking about our channel.
Sure, that sounds cool. Okay, so that's my cousin Caleb. Sorry, I always get them mixed up. So anyways, back to what I was gonna read. So anyways, today I'm going to be reading Samuel 26:11, and we are in 26. Page 251 in the King James Bible. Okay. The people of Zephath went to see Saul at Gilboa. They said to him, "David is hiding on the hill of Hakilah, opposite Excuse me for pronouncing the names wrong, sorry." So Saul went down to the desert of Ziph. His 3,000 chosen men of Israel went with him. They looked for David in the desert of Zephon. Saul made his camp on the hill of Hakilah, besides the road opposite of Jeshimon, but David stayed in the desert. He heard Saul had followed him, so David sent out spies and learned that Saul had come to Hakilah. Then David went to the palace. Oh, hey, Iago. This is Iago. Hi there. Look, it's you. Bye. Isn't he cute? He's just adorable. Anyways, where was he? Let's just start from right here. They looked. Oh wait, maybe I went too far. So Saul went down to the desert of Ziph with 3,000 chosen men of Israel. Went with him. They looked for David in the desert of Ziph. Saul made... Hello, Tyler. You want to join us? So, are you alright?
Yeah.
Saul made his camp on the hill of Hakilah. Besides the... Huh?
I gotta remove your shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just have to. No, you don't have to do it. I just need to know where I put you on.
Oh, here, I'll just put my shoes with...
I didn't know you still had them on. You didn't have to take them off.
There we go. So, what was I... Oh, yeah.
Edit that part out, though.
Huh? Oh, no, I can't edit anything out. I don't know how to do that. So, it's fine. It just proves that I'm being honest. Because those who edit out things and, stuff like that, they probably don't sound that... Even, well, I don't know. I just don't know how to do all that technology stuff, to be honest. But anyways, back to what I was reading. But David stayed in the desert. He heard Saul had followed him. So David sent out spies and learned that Saul had come back to Hakilah. Then David went to the place where Saul had camped. He saw where Saul and Abner, son of Ner. I'm sorry. Son of Ner. That sounds hilarious. Kind of like the last name of, like, just think about son of Ner. Anyways, we're sleeping. Abner was the commander of Saul's army. Saul was sleeping in the middle of the camp with all the army around him. David talked to Ahimelech the Hittite and Abishai, son of Zeruiah. Abishai was Job's brother. He asked them, "Who will go down into Saul's camp with me?" Abishai answered, "I'll go with you." So that night, David and Abishai went into Saul's camp. Saul was asleep in the middle of the camp. His spear was stuck in the ground near his head. Abner and the army were sleeping around Saul. Abishai said to David, "Today God has let you defeat your enemy. And you know, if you pray to God and ask, you shall receive. And you know, God is always by your side. And no matter who comes against you, no one shall come against you. For if God is for us, then who can be against us?" So, you know, this part where he says, "Today God has let you defeat your enemy," God will always lead you down a path to make you stronger. So when you're like struggling, right, and you don't know what to do, know that God is always with you. And when it comes to like your enemy, God will always let you overcome your enemy. Anyways, and if there is a time where it feels like you can't, that's only because God's trying to make you stronger. Let me pin Saul to the ground with the spear. I'll only do it once. I won't hit him twice. But David said to Abishai, "Don't kill Saul. No one can harm the Lord's anointed." See, it says in the Bible that you should never, ever hurt God's anointed. If you do anything against God's anointed, that's not good. That's not good at all. Anyways, it says, "No one can harm the Lord's anointed, king and still be innocent. As surely as the Lord lives, the Lord himself will punish Saul. Maybe Saul will die naturally, or maybe he will go into battle and be killed. But may the Lord keep me from harming his anointed king. Now pick up the spear and water jug that are near Saul's head. Then let's go." Saul has killed thousands of his enemies, but David has killed tens of thousands. So Achish called David. He said to him, "As surely as the Lord lives, you are loyal. I would be pleased to have you serve in my army. Since the day you came to me, I have found no wrong in you, but the Philistine kings don't trust you. Go back in peace. Don't do anything to displease the Philistines' king." David asked, "What wrong have I done? What evil have you found in me?" from the day I came to you until now. Why won't you allow me to fight your enemies, my lord and king?" Adish answered, "I know you are as pleasing to me as an angel from God. But the Philistine commanders have said David can't go with us into battle. Early in the morning, you and your master's servants and Israelites should go back. Go back to the city I gave you. Leave as soon as the sun comes up." So David and his men got up early in the morning. They went back to the country of the Philistines, and the Philistines went up to Jezreel. Jezreel. It doesn't say Israel, it says Jezreel. It says Jezreel. So just so you guys don't think I'm accidentally saying Israel, no, I'm saying Jezreel. It's what it says in the Bible. And on the third day, David and his men arrived at Ziklag. The Amalekites had raided southern Judah, and Ziklag. They had attacked Ziklag and burned it. They took the women and everyone in Ziklag as prisoners, both young and old, but they did not kill any of the people. They only took them away. When David and his men came to Ziklag, they found the town had been burned. Their wives, sons, and daughters had been taken as prisoners. Then David and his army cried loudly until they were too weak to cry anymore. David's 2 wives had also been taken. So, you're probably wondering, why is it back then everyone seemed to have more than one wife? Well, and why is it a sin now? Well, back in those times, it was all right to have more than one because in that time, man was allowed to because they were still trying to repopulate the earth. Nowadays, it is wrong because we do not need to repopulate the world anymore. Because I've actually been asked that quite a few times from quite a few people, saying, well, isn't it wrong to have more than one wife? Isn't it wrong? No. No, it's not. So anyways, back to what I was reading, sorry. Till they were too weak to cry anymore. David's 2 wives had also been taken. Gal, the widow of Nabri from Carmel, the men in the army were threatened to kill David with stones. This upset David very much. Each man was sad and angry because his son, hello Iago, oh, you're such a good doggy. You're sweet. Iago is such a good dog. Anyways, prisoners. But David found strength in the Lord his God. Hold on, where was I? But David found strength in the Lord his God. Because, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And if you think about it, David looked to God. He looked to God to find his strength. Because in the end, we can't do it by ourselves. We cannot do anything by ourselves. But we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And then David said to Abihur the priest, "Bring me the holy vest." Then David prayed to the Lord. He said, Should I chase these people? Should I chase the people who took our families. Will I catch them? The Lord answered, chase them. You will catch them. You will succeed in saving your families. And that's what having true faith is not knowing what is going to happen, not knowing what is going to happen, but then no matter what happens. Oh yeah, you can go ahead. Hold on. Not knowing what's going to happen, but then I'm having a brain fart. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's not knowing what's going to happen, but knowing that no matter what happens, God is always with you, and He will help you overcome any mountain, any stronghold, any pain. God is always with you, and He helps you overcome anything. Anyways, David and the 600 men with him came to Bezar. Oh yeah, you can totally say hi. Hi. This is my cousin. Want to introduce yourself?
I'm Alyssa. What's up? I
Yep.
gotta go now.
Okay. And
Hi, I'm Tyler.
Yep, that's Tyler. And David and the 600 men with him came to Bezar ravine. Some of the men stayed there. David and 400 men kept up the chase. The other 200 men stayed behind because they were too tired and weak to cross the ravine. David's men found an Egyptian in the field. They took him to David. They gave the Egyptian some water to drink and some food to eat. They gave him a piece of a fig cake and 2 clusters of raisins. He felt better after eating. He had not eaten any food or drank any water for 3 days and nights. David asked him, "Who is your master? Where do you come from?" He answered, "I am an Egyptian. I'm the slave of an Amulite. Amulite.
Somebody else do it.
That's it. I wonder why I didn't know that. Amulite. Amulite. I swear I know this name, Amulite. 3 days ago, my master left me because I became sick. We attacked the southern area of the Kerethites. We attacked the land of Judah and the southern area belonging to Caleb, or Calab. I think it's Calab. We burned Ziklag as well. David asked him, "Will you lead me to the people who took our families?" He answered, "Yes, if you will make a promise to me before God. Promise that you won't kill me or give me back to my master. Then I will take you to them." So the Egyptian led David to the Amulite. They were lying around They were lying around on the ground, eating and drinking. They were celebrating with the things they had taken from the land of the Philistines and from Judah. David fought them from sunset until evening the next day. None of them escaped except for 400 young men who rode off on their camels. David got his 2 wives back. He also got back everything the Amalekites had taken. Nothing was missing. David brought back everything, the young and the old, the sons and the daughters, and the valuable things, and everything the Amalekites had taken. David took all the sheep, the cattle. His men made these animals go in the front. They said they are David's prize. Then David came to the 200 men who had been too tired and weak to follow him. He had made them stay at the Bezar ravine. They came out to meet David and the army with him. When he came near the men at the ravine, greeted David and his army. But there were evil men and troublemakers in the group that followed David. They said, "These 200 men didn't go with us, so we won't give them anything. Won't give them any of the things we took. But each man may take his wife and children and go." David answered, "No, my brothers, don't do that. After what the... Excuse me, you guys. I am trying to read. No offense. I'm not sure if they hear. Okay. So again, no, my brothers. Oh, hold on. Where am I? Oh, here we go. No, my brothers, don't do that. After what the Lord has given us, He has given us the enemy who attacked us. Who will listen to what you say? The share will be the same for the man who stayed with the supplies as for the men who went into battle. All will share alike. David made this an order and rule for Israel. This order and rule continues even today. David arrived to Ziklag. Then he sent some of the things he had taken from the Amalekites to his friends, the leaders of Judah. He said, "Here is a present for you from the things we took from the Lord's enemy." David sent some things from the Amalekites to the leaders in Bethel, Ramah, in the southern part of Judah. Jatar, Arir, Sifhemath, and Estimoth, and Rakal. He also sent some to the leaders of the cities of the Jerahmeelites. And are you alright? Oh. Stop that, Kendall. That's not very nice. And the Kenites to Hormath bore Ashan, Atisha, and Hebron. He sent some things to the people in the other places where he and his men had been. The Philistines fought against Israel, and the Israelites ran away from them. Many Israelites were killed at Mount Galagoa. The Philistines fought hard against Saul and his sons. They killed the sons of Jonan, Abinadab, and Malchishua. The fighting became bad around Saul. When the archers shot at him, he was badly wounded. He said to the officer who carried the armor, "Pull out your sword and kill me. Then those uncircumstanced men won't make fun of me and kill me." But Saul's officer, what is it? After this, I'll go ahead and explain, a little bit about the word, and then yes, we'll do that collectively. Me and kill him. Knock that off, Kendall. That's not very nice.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
No, that is not okay.
Holy Spirit anointed him.
I see. That is not nice. Knock it off.
Oh.
No.
This whole time this is family thing.
Family.
What are you doing?
No. Okay. Me and kill me. But Saul's officer refused because he was afraid.
Be quiet.
So Saul took his own sword and threw himself on it. The officer saw that Saul was dead. So he threw himself on his own sword, and he died with Saul. So Saul, his 3 sons, and the officer who caressed his armor died together that day. Now there were Israelites who lived. Knock it off! No, I said stop it. Do you hear me? No. I said no.
We're just playing wheelbarrow.
No. I said no.
Let's play around.
Knock that off. That's not okay.
Donald, we're dragging them upstairs to kill him. So
No dragging. That is dangerous and it's gonna hurt him.
Kill him.
Hi, Yaakov. That's not nice.
Kill him, Dino. Kill him.
Okay, but be quiet.
Anyways, back to what I was reading.
Hey, why does he need it?
And
No, wait.
and the sword, and he died with Saul. So Saul, his 3 sons, and the officer who carried his armor died together that day. Now there were Israelites who lived on the other side of Jezreel Valley, and some lived across the Jordan River. They saw how the Israelites' army had run away, and they saw that Saul and his sons were dead. So they left their cities and ran away. Then the Philistines came and lived there. The next day, the Philistines, either it's Philistines or Philistines. I'm pretty sure it's Philistines. I'm just gonna say it's Philistines because I don't know. Could be the Philistines. Yeah, I think Philistines. I'm gonna go with that. It has Stines for the Stein. Yeah, it's Stein. Philistines came to take all the valuable things. To take all the valuable things from the dead soldiers. They found Saul and his 3 sons dead on Mount Gilboa. They cut off Saul's head and took off his armor. Then they sent men to tell the news through the land of the Philistines. They told it to the temple of their idols and to their people. They put Saul's armor in the temple of the Israelites. They also hung his body on the wall of Bethshan. The people living in Jabesh Gilead heard what the Philistines had done to Saul. So the brave soldiers of Jabesh marched all night and came to Beth-shan. They took the bodies of Saul and his sons off the wall of Beth-shan. Then they took them to Jabesh. There was people of Jabesh burned the bodies. They took their bones and buried them under the Tammuz tree in Jabesh, and then the people of Jabesh gave up eating for 7 days. So, yeah. So that was, yeah. Where this chapter ended? Samuel 1:6, page 255. And yeah. So basically, to get down to it, what this teaches us that if somebody is against the enemy, God will do, and then like if somebody is against God, and he's also making fun of God, and he's degrading God, he's going to punish that person. And if somebody messes with his anointed or messes with his children, he will punish them then. Because God does not like it when people go against him. So that's why he punishes them. And also, God is a good and loving God, and He will bless you, and also He will bless others, and He'll have you bless others. And also, King David was a very kind-hearted and honest man. He was very good. When he praised God, he praised God. He would take off all his clothes, and it would only be like his robe on, and he'd take off the jewelry and all that stuff, and he would praise Jesus. And he would dance around. People would think he was weird, but you know what? He was awesome because he did what God wanted him to do. Not only that, David loved God with all his heart and soul. And whenever he did really bad wrong, God had forgiven him because he repented. He got down on his knees, he got down, and he really knew how to pray to God. He knew how to ask for forgiveness. And that's what we should do. We should ask God for forgiveness. When David needed something, he asked God, God, can I have this? And God blessed him. If you ask God, you shall receive. But if you close your mouth and don't say anything, then how can you expect God to answer you if you're not going to say anything? Now, it's different if you're in a situation where you can't speak. God can also hear your thoughts. He can hear, he can see. He knows everything. Everything. If you stay faithful and true to God, He will bless you. Anyways, that's all. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. May you guys have a good night and sweet dreams. And just know that God loves you with all His heart and soul. And whenever you feel like someone's trying to bring you down or drag you down, just pray. Pray for that person, because you know what? They may be mean, but you know what? Or they may be someone you just don't get along with. Just know this. God can change anybody's heart, no matter who they are, even if they don't believe. God, if you pray for that person, God will change them. He will do something to change them. There are some people who just won't change, but then there are those who will. Guaranteed. If you have a faith of a mustard seed, you are faithful to God. You are true to God. And God will bless them. God will bless those who are faithful to Him. And anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you. And Jesus loves you. Amen.